Hello guys, welcome back to this channel. In this video I'm going to be going over the FIFA 21 mobile season update. It's really exciting. There's a lot of great changes, new game modes, new music, new artwork, just a lot of change. So let's get into it. So FIFA 21 has brought a lot of changes to the app. It's an update to the app itself. It's not a whole new app, but it's added a lot of new changes, a lot of needed changes. And so let's look at the App Store release notes. I'm using an iPhone, so it'll be iOS App Store release notes, and they say, all new features this season allow you to play as your favorite team for the first time ever in all new league matchups mode, complete weekly icons, challenges to get icons now. Dominate the best leagues in the world in all new seasons mode to put your team on the top. Face off for a top spot on the leaderboards and division rivals, brand new weekend tournament. And more ways to turn real football activity into game rewards using GMR. Plus they have a lot of new improvements and design and music changes. So let's get into the app now. So the loading screen is Mbappe. It looks nice, has a lot of nice design language. Looks fairly well. Last season's looks pretty well too. And here is the home page. It looks amazing. There's been quite a big shakeup. Between FIFA 19 and FIFA 20, there wasn't a huge amount of changes, just events and stuff like that. But first thing we see is new design. The design is way different. You get all of your events on the home page, which is phenomenal because it got annoying having to tap events to go to the other ones, and it was a pain. So they've solved that problem. You can access them all on one page, which is awesome. You can just swipe left to right and vice versa to access the ones that are hidden. Design changes. It's more purplish, blue themed than last year. The My Team and League are on the bottom bar. So is Store. There's no left bar and right bars for stuff, except for Inbox Market and stuff. But there's not a bar for My Team, VSA, and H2H on the left anymore. And there's not a bar on the right for League and Star Pass and stuff like that like there was last season. So that's different. It's on the bottom now. All the events are on one scrollable bar, like I said. Similar thing, basically same things for the top bar. Obviously your team information, the top left, and your money and currencies and shop and quests and home button at the top right. And the far left, you have your inbox and market and things like that, like usual. Some notable things that we'll get into are the creation of the customization tab and various new events. So let's take a look at the new updated game modes. First and foremost, we have league matchups and seasons. These are the newest things. Seasons is probably the biggest change. I think it's kind of like a replacement for World Tour, but it's supposed to be better and more realistic. Let's take a look at that. And the idea of this is to work your way up to the top, to the Legends division, which is just really hard matchups and really good rewards. But all the way at the bottom, you have EFL League 2, which is a really low league, easy matches. And you have the Hero, the SSE. You start out with this one. The rewards are really minimal. Bronze player and 1,000 coins. And you work your way up to the end, which is 50 points. Then you move on to the next league, which is Hero, and then EFL League 2. And once you've finished that, you're ready to go to Division 9. Maybe a little confusing, but you'll get the hang of it really, really quick, I'm pretty sure. So how this works is, for instance, the SSC League, you get 3 points per game if you have 0 to 5 players from that league. You get 4 points if you have 6 to 10 players from that league, and you get 5 points if you have 11 players from that league. So you try to get all the way to 50 points, and you'll get all these rewards: 10 skill boosts, silver player, 20,000 coins, rank ups, and a player, like I said. You also get minimal rewards for each match, and there are 10 matches total that you can do, and you can look at them all. So that's an overview of Division 10 and how it basically works. It'll be interesting. It's kind of like World Tour, a lot of grinding, a lot of going against easy teams that aren't really fun, so that's disappointing. So that's basic overview of seasons. Really cool, more realistic feel, better than World Tour, I think, and I hope. World Tour was a grind like this, I think, will be, but it'll be more realistic and hopefully more fun to play. So At the end, you'll get Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's kind of what you're working to. 94 rated right back versus last season World Tour. What you worked for was a 93 right wing Sterling. So that season's the next biggest change is league matchups, and this is a pretty big change. You now be able to get to play with a team that is not your own. Each week you'll get a different set of teams. Right now, the featured matchup is Liverpool versus Man City, and you got a German matchup, a League One matchup, a La Liga matchup, and a Serie A matchup. So that is really awesome. You get to play with a team that is not yours. Like, you can get to play with Liverpool's team, get their players. It's pretty cool. The rewards for winning are tokens, as you can see. The first time you win that match, you get a bonus. There's also a leaderboard. You try to get a good placement to get perk points. Let's go to rewards, and you will see what you can get here. You can get various players that are there for a month, and shapeshifter players, which are dynamic and capable of playing multiple roles on the pitch. You can use shifter players to transfer XP between different positions. And here's an example. Shapeshifters can also use midfielder XP if they're attackers, so that's pretty cool. It's kind of hard to understand maybe right now, but once you get one, you'll be able to understand it more. You can also use tokens to get skill boosts, training XP, and coins. So that's league matchups for you. Pretty simple and straightforward, but a great change and a needed change. And how you enter it, though, is you have to have tickets and energy. So you get tickets by playing in league tournaments. You get 5 per tournament you play. And you get energy from entering into the league matchups and from other players in your league entering them. So that's how that works. Pretty simple and straightforward. Division Rivals is here, obviously. The pretty popular game mode, although quite frustrating at times. But VS Attack, it's a fun mode. If it's working properly, try to rank up on the leaderboard and get rewards. You can get rewards for each milestone you hit in fans and head-to-head points. There's rival players, which you can earn on the weekend tournament, which is kind of a combination from last season's weekend tournament and to division rivals. So it's all under one housing now, and you can earn players from that. So that's division rivals. Star Pass is back, which is great. It's a fun way to get rewards. Obviously, it's a good money maker for EA, but you get rewards like last season. Nothing new here. The Star Store, although maybe a little different. They've added more players and tiers that you can more likely reach in a year's time or less. And they've added basically the same resource conversion rewards as last season. There's Login. Login is back, which is awesome. I'm not sure if this is just a 1 week thing or if this changes each day, but it says for 7 days log into FIFA Mobile and claim a new reward each day. So it sounds like just a limited time, like the first week of playing. But I'm glad they have it. You can earn Mbappe, which is crazy that they'd give away an 86 left winger for free, but you can't auction him, which is understandable. But that's a tremendous reward. Pretty cool. Team of the week will be coming soon on November 12th. So will icons. So will squad building challenges. And this is great because they're adding it way sooner in the season than they did last year. Last season wasn't planned out as well. GMR is back, and so is Legacy. Let's take a look at GMR. I'm not going to go into big detail because I don't have GMR. You can get a João Felix as 84. You can get him as a striker, center forward, or attacking mid. So it's a really cool game mode. Play in real life and get rewards. So that's really cool. Let's head over to My Legacy, the last main event. And here, kind of like last year, there's the main, which you can play matches to get points, which convert into rewards. Now these rewards just go toward skill boost players and training XP. Each time you spend, you unlock milestones basically, and you can earn all the way up to Moussa Dembele, 82 striker. I kind of feel like he should be worth more because 82, when I already have 82 players, and this will take a long time, so that's a little messed up. But basically, spend 50 tokens. I'll get the first skill boost reward, spend another 50 tokens, I'll get 30,000 coins and so on. Let's take a look at challenges. And here you can play various matchups every 24 hours to get these various rewards with your legacy team. From gyms to rank ups to XP to skill boosts to players. So once you completed all those, you'll get 83 goalkeeper Berkey. So all of my legacy is games with your legacy team. Now, if you don't have a legacy team, I don't know how that works, but if you have a legacy team, you'll be able to play all these matches and get to experience your old team, which is a great thing they added last season. So that's all the events for you. Basic overview of them. Let's take a look at some other new features. So at the bottom, basically, you have your team. Here's a quick look of my team. Starting 11, your players, your skill boosts, your perks. So the goalkeeper is supposed to not be affected by height and like it was for a lot of last season. Although they did add the height and the weight back so you can look, but it won't matter. Kind of like they changed last season. So that's awesome. You can look at your legacy team. Now, the legacy team, some players have gotten players that they didn't have because of licensing rights. So this new version isn't completely free of bugs, but it's been a quite smooth launch, in my opinion. Let's have it over to customization. And this is a great menu. Before, you'd have to go to settings to change your logo, your kits, etc. But now you can look at all your logos nicely. And larger, see ones that you can get that are already released or will be coming soon. There's also the addition of badges, which is kind of like logos, another bragging right, so to speak. You can get emotes. They got rid of the standard manager guy with angry, sad, happy faces, etc. And you can now earn different messages that you can use in H2H and VSA matches against real people. These are various ones you can earn, and here's various ones that come already. You get 8 to start out with, and you just drag and drop to change them out. Let's head over to kits, and you can see all your kits nicely. You don't have to just press arrows to see the one you want. You can just scroll and see a good look of which ones you want to use. Right now I'm using Chelsea this season, and I'm aiming to go for a Premier League team. But anyway, that's the overview of the kits and customization. Really good feature. I'm super glad they added that. And there is also the league, which obviously has been running for a while. You get your various tournaments, championships, and leaderboards for leagues. Same old stuff as last season. The perks, though, are different. You can choose what you want, which is kind of nice. Lineups, max chemistry, chemistry boost, and bonus OVR. However, the more you rank up OVR, the more you have to spend. So the first time you only spend 30, this time I have to spend 75, and so on. And they talk about that when you press the I, so that's interesting. But they fixed the perks, which is awesome. They would give you so many bonus lineups that you never use. That was just a stupid thing. But anyway, more perks will be added in future updates, so like they did last year. But overview of perks and leagues, pretty much the same. Store is the final thing, and it's not much different. We'll get a free pack and see what we get. Only 1 perk point. But the farther you go into the season, I'm guessing you'll get more rewards. And same with leagues. The more perks you get, the more better perk rewards you'll get for winning a tournament. Let's head over to quests now and see what's here. Not much change. Basically the same things. So basically that's an overview of all the gameplay, of all the game modes, new features, etc. They've changed some other gameplay things like shooting and passing things. They're supposed to be more realistic. It seems easier to make goals than it was at the beginning of last season. Last season there was some bugs. There is still some things like I hit the post more than I would at the end of the season, which is because I don't have as good of players and so forth, but there have been changes made there, but these are the main changes that I've gone over. Design, events, etc. Like I said, there's also new music check it out. So overall, I like this update. It's been a great update, so much better than FIFA 20's update. The design is so much better. The music has changed at the beginning and not halfway through. The gameplay has been better, and I think the events will be better. I'm hoping at least. You get everything from the start, which is also nice. The update has been smooth, not all buggy and glitchy and really bad like last season. So I'm pretty impressed with this season so far, and I really enjoy it and love it. I wish there was more events to do, like a limited time event maybe to start out with. Kind of like last season when they started with a summer showdown event. I'm just happy that they've made a lot of good changes and necessary changes to keep their fan base and keep people from leaving. So anyway, that's a basic overview of FIFA 21 season update. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below what you think of it and what you think of the new season. And thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and enjoy FIFA 21 Mobile. Great update. I highly recommend it. And goodbye.